Hello and welcome everybody to another Bloomburrow draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at, of course, Platinum 4 because the season has reset. The season has reset, so we're going to start from Plat 4 and try our best to grind our way back to Mythic and hopefully get maybe to the top 10. I'm feeling a little bit better about myself. I'm feeling myself a little bit after the recent performance where, of course, we won $2,000 in the Arena Open. As you can see, I haven't collected yet, so there's these nice little dollar signs here. It's weird. Like, I kind of want to just leave it here, but at the same time, I like money, so I'm going to collect the money. But before I hop into this draft, I did want to say, if you are interested in Magic the Gathering sealed product and TCG singles, check out tcgplayer.com. The link is in the description below. Make sure you check them out. But one big thing that I do want to promote from TCG Player is actually a series of educational videos hosted by Reed Duke, the one and only, the great Reed Duke. They are hosting an educational video series known as Edge. And if you want more information, go to channelfireball.com/edge. The current new season is going to be hosted by Reed Duke, and it's going to be all about Modern. So if you want to improve your game in Modern, check it out. But there are previous seasons about Limited, about working on your mental game, and overall all things Magic with Reed Duke, LSB, and Martin Yuza. So once again, check them out. channelfireball.com/edge. Additionally, this video is brought to you by heavyplay.com. If you want premium Magic the Gathering supplies like deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, etc., make sure you check them out. heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Alrighty. What do we have? Let's check out some new stuff. There's a Valley Flamecaller. I haven't played with this card too much. It looks okay. It's a 3-mana 3/3 and all your things deal 1 more damage, which is fine. There's Hop to It and Intrepid Rabbit as the other 2 best options, I believe. So I think it's between whether or not I want to take the Flamecaller or take the Rabbit or the Hop to It. And I'm actually kind of curious which one's better between the 2. You know, I've actually been kind of on an Intrepid Rabbit kick. It won me the previous $2,000. So I'm going to take the Rabbit there over Hop to It. But I am not super convinced that that's necessarily correct. Intrepid Rabbit is better in red-white. And I found that green-white is just so wildly overdrafted that it's kind of hard to pull off. Here we have an interesting choice. And we are Platinum 4. We are Platinum 4. And there is a really fun uncommon in this pack that I think I'm going to take. Now, if this was me playing for $2,000, maybe I take something like a Brambleguard Veteran, right? To go into maybe some red-white here. Perhaps a Polywallop as well. But I'm going to second pick Builder's Talent. It's early enough to take this and try to draft a deck around this. Because this card, let me tell you, super, super fun. What goes well with this? Self-Mill, Carrot Cake, Bumbleflower Sharepot. Those are the types of cards that go well with the Builder's Talent. But I do think it's good enough where I want to take it and see if I can draft a deck around it. Now, here is a pack with some premium cards. We have Shoreline Looter, which is one of the best, if not best, blue uncommon in the entire set. We have Fireglass Mentor, which is amazing in Rakdos Lizards. This thing did a lot of work for me in the Arena Open. Seaglaive Mentor, which is also quite nice. And I do think the Fireglass Mentor, and especially the Shoreline Looter, is better than what I have going on here, but I'm here to draft a fun deck. Carrot Cake is a good Magic card. It's not like I'm taking a bad Magic card. There might be slightly more powerful uncommons, but I just took Builder's Talent. Let's take this Carrot Cake here, okay? Let's have some fun. Let's do some powerful things, potentially. This is a really interesting pack. This is a very powerful pack. There's a Quake Tusk Boar, but I don't think, like, the red-white deck wants to be the Builder's Talent deck necessarily, but I do think Quake Tusk Boar is good. I think I like Hivespine Wolverine actually a little bit more, so I'm leaning more towards that. There's also Bushy Bodyguard. I like this a little more in black-green. I do have Carrot Cake to sacrifice, but this is just a really, really good creature. Very versatile, and there's a good number of enchantments and artifacts that are worthy of killing, so I think I'm going to take that here to have kind of a nice little top-end card here in my white deck. But of course, if green ends up not being open, then of course we can just go ahead and ignore that. What is with these packs, by the way? There's a Warren Elder, Feed the Cycle, and a Kidnap in this pack. I mean, Feed the Cycle and Kidnap might be the best cards here, but I'm not sure what my second color needs to be. Obviously these cards are more powerful, but Worn Elder looks like it's going to be good in this deck regardless. So I'm going to just take that and try to cut off all the white here. Kidnap is very good though. Is like a blue-white Builder's Talent that good? Whatever. I'm going to take the Worn Elder here just because I've already got some ways to go wide. And if I do end up in green-white, the Worn Elder will be fantastic. And also, mild aversion to green. I'm just going to say, just a mild aversion. All right, what do we have here? We have a late Take Out the Trash, a Sonar Strike, and a Flowerfoot Swordmaster. The Flowerfoot Swordmaster is going to be great if we do end up in red-white. Red-white is quite strong. There's also a Brazen Collector. I mean, red-white looks like it might be where we need to be. But I'll just take the Swordmaster just because it's a white card. And this allows us to continue holding off on what our second color might need to be, right? Here we have Dire Downdraft, no good red cards. There's an Oak Hollow Village versus a Dire Downdraft. That's basically where we're at. I'll take the Oak Hollow Village. I think this has a little more upside. And you know me, blue might be open. Blue might be open, but it's not open, okay? If you want to see somebody draft good blue decks, I have a good recommendation. His name is DeFore, great Magic player. Check him out. What do we have here? There's a Nettle Guard versus a Blooming Blast. I guess I'll just take Nettle Guard. And yeah, we are just getting all, like, did they just want us to draft that same deck that we had previously? Like, I'm trying to maybe do some stuff here with Builder's Talent, but it's not really working out. Could take Raccoon Rallier, I guess. There's also Might of the Meek. I don't really like Sunshower Druid all that much. Right? Like, unless I'm blue-green. That's when I like it. Druid of the Spade looks like it can be okay here. I already have like 1, 2, 3 ways, 4 ways to make tokens. So the Druid of the Spade actually legitimately looks really, really solid here. Now we have this pack with a Patchwork Banner, which does turn this on. How many other ways do we have? Like, we need things that generate food. That's also quite nice, but Patchwork Banner is fantastic, particularly if we end up in green-white. We have a bunch of rabbits already. Is this a rabbit? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rabbits. So happy enough with the Patchwork Banner. There's a Tree Guard Duo, which is also quite nice, but I think the banner is fantastic. And now we're going to slam the Harvest Right Host here. Kind of wish we took the hop to it. I think they're close enough, and Harvest Right Host is obviously amazing in the green-white rabbits deck, so we're going to slam it here and hope to table the rabbit response. Would be happy to pick up some more token-based things. I'm not going to third pick a Bumbleflower Share Pot, but will note that it's in the pack. I am looking for some interaction. Right now, we are pretty light on interaction. So I might just take this Polywallop because I think Rabbit Response is an easier card to pick up, and you only want like 1 or 2 copies. Whereas, cards like Polywallop, like, it's my first interactive spell, right? So I'm going to take it here over Uncharted Haven. Oh. I really wanted to take it. There was a second Builder's Talent in this pack, but you can't pass Hunter's Talent. This is like one of the best cards in the whole set. It still works with Builder's Talent. It's a non-creature permanent. I will still try to play this. This I'll put in the creature slot, I guess, because it comes into play as a creature. So that gives us what? 1, 2, 3 permanents that trigger the Builder's Talent, which is pretty nice. There's another Carrot Cake, which we're gonna slam. This is a very lizardy pack. Black, red, red, black, black, red, but very, very happy with this Carrot Cake. I don't think that Builder's Talent's going to table, but I still believe that my pick was correct in taking the Hunter's Talent over the Builder's Talent. One of the few cards, by the way, I probably would have taken the Hunter over the Builder's Talent just for the sake of fun, but Hunter's Talent is a lot of fun too. I have a lot of fun when I cast this card. All right, here I'm going to take Longstalk Brawl over Tree Guard Duo. Just again, like I mentioned before, we need interaction, right? We need interaction, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now we have Hazard Root Herbalist, but I'm going to take Sticky Tongue Sentinel here, just because This is nice with the carrot cakes. You can pick up Builder's Talent. We have Hunter's Talent to pick up as well. And the Wolverine. We actually have a fair number of cool things to pick up. So I will take the Sticky Tongue Sentinel here. And now... What is this pack? Head of the Homestead, Feather of Flight, Sunshower Druid. But we are taking Builder's Talent number 2. We are going to be very, very happy with it. I'm never really playing double Oak Hollow Village. This deck is looking nice. Might not play the Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Might not play Nettle Guard here. I can be kind of picky here now, right? Now there's a Paw Patch formation that does generate a food. Draws me a card, gives me some flexibility. I do like Uncharted Haven, but hey, this generates me a food to go with the Builder's Talent. And honestly, I'm going to take an Uncharted Haven here over the Rabbit Response. A little bit concerned about my mana. And I do think this Haven's going to be quite good. There's a Lily Splash Mentor. Can I Lily Splash that in my deck? Okay, anyways. I'm going to take Harvest Right Host here over Intrepid Rabbit. I think it's somewhat close. They're both extremely good. But I like drawing cards. Do we have enough tokens? Yeah, we do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Druid of the Spades is actually incredible here. All right, now I'll take Intrepid Rabbit. This deck is coming together. Let me tell ya. We're not playing this. Oh my gosh, a third pick Paw Patch Recruit? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Woo, this deck is coming together nicely. I mean, we don't even necessarily need the Builder's Talent shenanigans. I got double Carrot Cake. Give me like a Banishing Light. That would be nice. I could use another decent 2-mana card. So I think I'm just going to take a Bark Knuckle Boxer. This card is never really bad. 2-mana, 3/2 with upside. All right. There is another Longstock Brawl, which I'm probably going to take here. I'm going to take it over any of these other cards. All right. This is our deck. We're pretty good now. I don't think this is a Hidden Grotto deck. I already have a High Stride. I guess I'll take a Grotto. I don't see myself playing 2 copies of High Stride. There's another Druid of the Spade, and I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. 8 ways to make tokens. I guess I'll take it. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but it's always fine. It's a 3-mana 4/3 Trampler in many instances. I'm a little surprised we got this much green, to be honest. Felt like we were mostly taking mono white cards. All right, how good is our Builder's Talent, though? We have 1, 2, 3, 4... Another Hivespine Wolverine? Jeez. Alright, I'm going to take that over Druid of the Spade or the Bell. Hivespine Wolverine is premium. I like my spell, so I need to cut a creature. I'm not sure which one. I like all my spells. I also just don't have that many spells. I like Sticky Tongue. Ooh, Pawn Prophet late. Is it a Druid of the Spade, maybe? I don't really, like I said, I don't really like Sunshower Druid in just like a green-white deck. Here, I'll take Runaway Together. All right. I mean, I kind of like where we're at. We have some options here in the sideboard, but we need to cut a card here anyways. Let's take a look here. Actually, I'm not going to do TCR here because I have a bunch of 2s that are actually spells, but they're creatures, so... Like that here, here. Intrepid Rabbit preferably goes at 4. And then this is kind of our deck here. We have an even split. Oak Hollow Village. Think I want another green source here because all my spells are green. Well, no, that's not true. I have white spells as well. So it's kind of close. But I don't have any double green spells, so I think this is going to be fine. It's like 7 forest plus Uncharted Haven gives me 8 green. And then 9 green for creatures. And then basically it's 9 green and 9 white for creatures. So a couple of different options here. I think I want to try the Builder's Talent. Now, I don't think we were successful in building the best Builder's Talent deck, but I still want to try it out. I can go like the super token angle and play Flowerfoot Swordmaster with all my Druid of the Spades. The problem is I don't have a million ways to target this. Now, granted, Builder's Talent does target this, but it's not like I'm super going off, right? It's just like, it's fine. There's also Nettleguard here as a 2-mana card, but I have 6/2s already, and I do feel like with the double Wolverine, this is not quite as necessary. It is nice with the Harvest Right Host, though. Yeah, I think I will probably just shave 1 Druid of the Spade. Like, this card's just fine. It gets in there. I think it's pretty solid here just because I have so many different ways to turn things on. But I like the Sticky Tongue Sentinel with the Builder's Talent and the Hunter's Talents. So I do think I'll play one of that and have a couple of decent options here. Let me know what you would go with here, but I'm happy enough with this configuration. All right, now before round 1 starts, I did want to say if you've been enjoying all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. It's patreon.com/paulcheon, and I want to give a special shout out to all of the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot, and it really does allow me to continue making this content on a daily basis. All right. No creatures to play early, but I do have turn 2 Paw Patch formation into Druid of the Spade, which is reasonable. Playing against a Squirrels deck here, probably. Yeah, Baker's Bane Duo. Yeah, by the way, if my opponent plays enchantments, they are in trouble. I have double Hivespine Wolverine plus the Paw Patch formations. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, okay. All right. Oh, are they bouncing it? I don't know about that. I guess you get an extra food, but like, I didn't play a card yet. All right. Anyways, I'm going to play the Druid of the Spade here. I will try to keep my life total high. I will probably block the Sticky Tongue Sentinel, most likely. Actually, do I? No. Because I'm going to play Tree Guard Duo next turn. No, I take that back. Because then I want to go Harvest Right Host into Warren Elder so I can draw a card. So I really want to play a 4-mana card next turn, and it feels like a waste playing Tree Guard Duo without anything to actually pump. And also the Tree Guard Duo does a really good job of just blocking the Sticky Tongue Sentinel. So I'm okay with this. Vine Reap Mentor, sure. Okay. Sure. That's a Polywallop. But yeah, let's go ahead and play Double Rabbit here. Draw a card. That was a miss. We do have Warren Elder available here. Carrot Cake would be a fantastic draw. Bonevine Orator from the opponent, and Bumbleflower's Sharepot. So they're going to attack me, I guess, with the Baker's Bane Duo? Maybe? Sure. So missing on the land here was pretty bad. What is the best way to go about this? Probably attack like this. I mean, the thing is, we get to at least clear the board. Like, this isn't ideal, but it's kind of like a 2-for-1. They have 5 food, but they're a little bit stuck on mana. So it's hard for them to use the Sharepot. It's hard for them to use the Orator, which is good for us. And yeah, like them casting Cash Grab is totally fine for us in the sense that they have infinite food, sure, but like they're just... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Everything's terrible now. They played Camellia. I still get a little bit upset when people get like these squirrel decks. Like like how does this happen? You know what I mean? How? I mean, we do have double activation here with Warren Elder. Like, I'm gonna hope that that's good. They don't want to gain life? This is insanity. They didn't want to gain life. Wow. I gotta think about this. They have 1 black mana available. So let's pump. Yep, this should do it. What are they doing? Just gain some life, you still get a squirrel, it's okay. Like, at least gain 3 life, go to 6. Alright. Okay, 1-0. That was close. We are on the play here, and our hand is amazing. Our hand is really amazing. Am I supposed to play this turn 1? No, I'm not going to. It's just like, Harvest Right Host into Paw Patch Recruit is so good. I'm glad I didn't play turn 1. They played a Sunshower Druid. They could have a counter spell here. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out here. What do you have? Run away together? Clement is a good one. Okay. Doesn't do that much here, though. That is a Builder's Talent, which I don't have much to do with right now. Here's my question. Do I play this just as a 2-1 to draw a card? And then I can... I don't know. I'm gonna choose not to, but that could be wrong. The thing is, I want to be able to Paw Patch Recruit next turn for the token. I think that's gonna be quite nice. Don't they want to... Can you tap that for mana? I don't know. I mean, they're going off, but... What did that accomplish? Oh, they gained a life? Sure. Alright, I am going to tap my 3 green here. Cast this with Offspring. Let's target the Bart. Hopefully we can draw a land here. Yes, that was good. And now I can play Builder's Talent. This will be indestructible. And then I can smash for 5. The thing is, they have so much mana now, like, I am definitely very scared of what they can do. But at least I have this Paw Patch Recruit online. I can even Sticky Tongue Sentinel the Paw Patch Recruit as a way to draw a bunch of cards again. Okay. I guess they can kill my Paw Patch Recruit? And if they do that, I'm pretty interested in just putting counters on my Bark Knuckle Boxer. This card just seems really, really annoying for them to deal with. Yep. Sunshower Druid. So they're keeping up Shore Up, I guess? Alright, we drew a Plains. Nothing really to do with Builder's Talent. Yeah, this feels like a just bounce paw patch recruit type of situation. Get this going again. Get this to be indestructible. And then, yeah. Draw a card. I like that. Boom. Let me eat that Sunshower Druid. Nom nom nom. And now we're again in a situation where if they target one of my stuff, one of my things, I can put 2 counters on my creatures, which is quite nice. And then I have Worn Elder as a way to just make combat even more difficult for them. And I can go double Rabbit next turn as well, with the Elder plus the Druid of the Spade, which makes the Bark Knuckle Boxer also indestructible. So this is just like constantly eating things, unless they find a way to bounce it, of course. Is there anything else I'm like interested in attacking with? I guess Sticky Tongue is not bad to attack with. Yeah, let's do Sticky Tongue. I guess if they have a counter, this is pretty bad. Oh, I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to, like, clear up their board a little bit. It's always the stupid moose. The moose gets me every gosh darn time. Unreal. I should just attack with the Bark Knuckle Boxer, you know? It's always the moose. The moose is in fact always loose. But they're at 14 life. We're still looking okay here. I don't think they want to attack with the moose, but who knows? All right, Intrepid Rabbit. Fantastic draw. Probably. Let me think here. Man, Builder's Talent looks awful. I'm just gonna say. So that's indestructible. This is a lot of triggers, by the way. Okay, so this can go here. So that makes it 6. This will go here. This will also... Whoa, so many triggers. This will also go here. And this will go here. Something like that? No. My mana situation. Well, this seems like a pretty good setup, right? Like, I get to attack with these at least. They all have 6 power against El Musarino. And then next turn we untap with Worn Elder. And then we get to do things with Builder's Talent. Whatever. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. Where do I want to put the counters? I think I want to put it on something that's more permanent. But something that's going to look to attack. So, like, the Intrepid Rabbit is probably a good target, and... yeah, whatever. Let's put it on a token, too. Spread the love a little bit. I mean, they're super duper dead. But they got to do the thing, right? They got to do some Clement bounce shenanigans. But, we just played good cards. Alright, land next turn would probably just seal the deal here. They are fighting the good fight, though. They are fighting the good fight. 3, 4. And this is a +1/+1 counter. I don't know how something can, I don't see how things can go too wrong here. Let's just put it that way. Like, I can go Paw Patch formation, make a food, put a counter on something, and I have Warren Elder activation here as well. Sure. That makes sense. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, I'm just going to do this first, and then force them to react, because I have, yeah. Wait, Polywallop? That'll deal, what? 6 damage to that? So there's no way for me to save it, right? I can put 2 counters on things. 2 counters, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay. Well, I'll just put counters on my Trampler. This gives me, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay, so let's just kill them. Yep. Boom! And still had all these to spare. Now, you might be watching that game and going, Paul, perhaps, and before you even continue, shh, I'm not cutting Builder's Talent from my deck, okay? It's staying in the deck. That's the stipulation here. All right, opponent on the play here. We have, you know, we don't necessarily always get the Curvilicious hands, but I'm going to keep this. I have the Paw Patch formation, which hopefully finds us a white source so that we can play the Harvest Right Host. Our opponent on black-white here. They're already plat 1. Didn't the season just reset? Oh, no, it didn't. I was too busy playing the Arena Open. If they play a flyer... Oh, golly! Thoughtstalker, Warlock. Blech. We found the planes. They can't take the planes, right? Okay, good. Don't you just feel like throwing up just a little bit whenever your opponents play a Thoughtstalker Warlock on turn 3? Oh, it hurts. I mean, my hand is insane, so it's like, I'm still feeling okay about this, but still. And given that they did this, they probably have a Banishing Light. Look at, you know, we have one more Wolverine in our deck, I guess. It's kind of interesting. I want to be able to draw at least one card off of this. So my plan here instead is to play a Carrot Cake. I'll keep that. And then I will do this. They're just not putting us under that much pressure, right? So this is fine. Moonrise Cleric, sure. Okay, I mean, I guess there's like a little more pressure now. Harvest Right Host. Crack the Carrot Cake. We'll keep that. Draw a card. All right. We at least got to draw a card. Okay? We at least got to draw a card. See, I hate this attack. I can't do anything. It's okay. We're still at a bunch of life. It's a nice thing about the green-white deck. We have a lot of food. We're good. They have 5 mana open. I'm kind of concerned about Sonar Strike. So I'm going to play this. And just pump my 1/1 rabbit. Just all in on this rabbit. Are you ready? This is the biggest you'll ever be. Get ready, friend. You're in for the ride of your life. Alright, and I'm going to wait on the Longstock Brawl. I'm not going to cast Longstock Brawl when my opponent has 5 mana up. Here I can double block the Thoughtstalker Warlock. Like, if they have Crumb and Get It, it's fine. Yeah. We're just up so many more resources. We also have Builder's Talent plus Carrot Cake. If we can find a white source, we did. I mean, just in general, it's going to be pretty hard to lose from this spot. Now, they can get back Thoughtstalker Warlock, so that is a concern. Especially with the Moonrise Cleric. I gotta think here. They're at 17. Do I care about Builder's Talent, or would I rather get counters on Intrepid Rabbit? It's actually kind of interesting. I actually just want to put counters on this, I think. Alright, so... Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Now it's fine. Like, I don't care about the Thoughtstalker Warlock. We have so much power and toughness in play that it really doesn't matter very much. Like, we have a Tree Guard duo that they're probably going to take. Like, they kind of have to. But, like, then what, right? Like, I'm just hitting you for so much. This costs 2, 3, 8 mana to use all the modes. I mean, the thing is, I'm just happy playing this game where you just leave up all your mana and never do anything. It's just such a good situation for me, right? This is so insane. The seemingly innocent bunny rabbit. Good job. Good, you got me. Not, oh, you gave me another food. Big mistake. So if I give this trample, they just can't win. Like 5, they crumb and get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess that works. Wait, no. If they crumb and get it and make this indestructible, I get another counter here. All right. Let's end this here and now. All right. We are overpowering our opponents with rabbit nonsense. And we are now plat 3. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry, Arena. That was just jokes. I actually did have fun. I enjoyed that. All right, opponent on the play. We have rabbits in our hand. I have a forest and a plain, so obviously would love to draw a couple of lands in a row, but I just feel like I can't really mulligan this. Don't we have 2-drops in our deck? So every hand is just all of our 3s. Like, I just want to play a turn 2 Carrot Cake or something, or a Builder's Talent. But we're going to keep this still. Just, you know. perfectly fine hand. Of course, if we never draw land, the thing is, you can either draw Carrot Cake or land number 3, right? Both are good. Okay, we drew land number 3. I'll accept. Turn 2 Raccoon Rallier is obviously very scary, but it looks like they don't have a turn 3 play. Patchwork Banner is really interesting. You know, they could have a removal spell here, so I think this might be the best thing to do, honestly. Let's do this and name Rabbit, obviously. Because I don't have a mana source. This seems like a decent time to play this. They could give something haste, for sure, depending on how big it is. But next turn, I can play a 4/4 Harvest Right Host, and then Longstock Brawl. Or not. Our mana is so awkward. Like, this is just the most awkward mana ever. I guess they can't really kill this, huh? I don't know how they can kill this. They could have 3 damage. I'm just gonna wait. Full control this. 4/4 is a pretty good blocker here. And then next turn, we can go Intrepid Rabbit, draw a card, have options to also play Longstock Brawl. So as long as this turn isn't completely devastating, we should be able to potentially stabilize. Okay. It's a 3/3. There's not that many red combat tricks. Like, they can have a burn spell. Okay, this is looking very good for us. Okay. All right, well, let's just go ahead and do this. Yep. Pump, 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 pump. Pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. All right. I will attack for 8. I accept this trade. Oh, they didn't have the removal spell. I was afraid about take out the trash, but I didn't want to give them like a random 1/1. I don't know. Felt kind of close. What is in our oh. 1000%. This is a moose. 1000%. What did I tell you? I want to hit them with the nice. Silly goose. Get out of my face. Oh, I should have attacked with this. I should have attacked with this. The most telegraphed moose in the history of telegraphs. This could be a conduct electricity. That would be pretty bad. Sure. Good game! I should have attacked. The big thing, the only mistake was not attacking with the rabbit on the previous exchange. But it doesn't matter. Oh, nice splash, Nocturnal Hunger. That is just such like amateur hour, by the way. Like the fact that they, I mean, to be fair, I've been gotten by the moose, but come on, it's September. Also, didn't I get got by the moose like literally a few games ago? So maybe not. Don't do the nice. Like when you say nice, it literally makes me more suspicious of what you could have. If you just passed, I might have forgotten about the moose. But instead, I read your soul. They probably didn't have any other play anyways. All right, we are on the play here. Our hand is really nice. Okay. Builder's Talent or Pop... It's got to be Bark Knuckle, right? Like it... Builder's Talent doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie, like... This is just here as like a cheerleader. Oh, man. Don't really want to trade with the mentor. Oh, I thought they were just 2 colors. They are in fact not. So at this point, does this count frogs? Okay. This doesn't do anything. At this point, I kind of want to utilize the Oak Hollow Village to pump my things. So I might actually just run out Builder's Talent. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll name green here. Just because I have a second white here already. This way I can go like Druid of the Spade plus give it a counter. Feels like one of those games, right? It's gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be kind of grindy. So, oh my! Does that change things? Kinda. I kind of want to get this going. Oh, I love that. We're just gonna develop a much bigger board, hopefully, with the combination of the Oak Hollow Village and the Builder's Talent. That's kind of the hope. What on God's green earth is this? I guess it's like... What a silly attack. Okay, I can go here, I guess. This has got to be rabbit response, right? Here, I guess. Here, I guess. Something like that. Sure. Yeah. I mean, that was like so underwhelming. Like we traded, like I traded some things. I mean, they got to scry, but like I traded some things. They didn't get me on any exchange, and I'm still at 10 life. So I am okay with this. We also have the combo, by the way, Hunter's Talent plus Sticky Tongue Sentinel, which is fantastic. Might not need to use it right now, though. I might be more interested in just playing out Druid of the Spade. I actually think I want to put a counter on the Druid of the Spade. And then I guess I'll just play this on the head of the homestead. All right. Hey, Builder's Talent is doing things. They got 3 cards in hand. Harvest Right Host. The old... I don't know why are they splashing this card? All right, fine. You can... Actually, no, I don't even care. Whatever. Just hit me for 4. Vanishing Light. Okay. Okay. That was legitimately good. That was legitimately good. This costs 4 mana? Okay. All right, let us think. Let us think. Because Sticky Tongue got a lot worse. I kind of want to sack this so that I can get it back. So let's do that. And I want to scry and all that stuff. All right. Play my land. Let's attack. All right. Still not bad. We're at 9 life. Next turn, we can activate the Builder's Talent to get back the Carrot Cake, which will then allow me to put another +1/+1 counter on something. They just don't have great attacks here. I mean, okay, if you have another Rabbit response, I guess this is good. Sure. Oh my! Intrepid Rabbit. That is a great, great draw. I'm just gonna go with that. Just keep adding to my board. This better not be another stupid moose. Okay, they scooped. I'm like, every single time my opponent is a green, has 6 mana up with a card in hand. And I was just like, alright, is this another moose? Like, do I need to attack with a giant Druid of the Spade here? Alright. Okay, that was a game where the Builder's Talent did something, right? And if the game went even longer, it was going to do a little more stuff. Like, I could get back the Carrot Cake, put a counter on something, bounce the Carrot Cake, play it again, put another counter, and then the Oak Hollow Village also doing a little bit of work. So that was good for us. I mean, the big thing is just for us reading into the fact that our opponent had the Rabbit response on that first wild attack that they made. And after that, it wasn't too bad. I'm gonna keep this. We have 2 3-mana creatures and a Longstock Brawl. Like, this hand's not insane, but I just need to draw like a land, and I drew Plains, so that's good. Like I said, this hand's not insane, but all right, we drew 2 lands in a row. Marstalker is kind of annoying. Psychic Whirl, what the hell? It's kind of interesting. I think we can pitch, like, the land and the Wolverine. Yeah, this is fine. All right. Ooh, Paw Patch Recruit. Let's just do that. Like, I'm okay trading this. They're, like, pretty far away from Threshold. Ooh, they're Grixis. Sure. I don't know. I guess Druid of the Spade. Okay. All right, they're trying to do something controlling here. They got like Bandit's Talon and Psychic Whirl. So hopefully we can just beat them down in time. The highest one Wolverine would have been nice to kill this, but like, I don't want to keep 3 lands plus Hivespine Wolverine, right? Like, that didn't seem great. What you got? Oh, Dire Downdraft, maybe? I'll put Intrepid Rabbit on top. I will. Sure. All right. Okay. Fine. Let's play Sticky Tongue Sentinel. And I'm just going to bounce a land because I want maximum damage. So now we have 9 power on board with a Longstock Brawl if they just play something big, and then I have a Polywall up available as well. We'll see what they do. Like, if they play a Glide Dive Duo, that's really good for us. If they just use a removal spell, that's still fine. Like they take 7 and go to 3. Coiling Rebirth, gift a card. Okay, well then... I mean, I can wipe out the board. Okay. Oh, sorry. I can just Longstock Brawl and kill them, can't I? Hold on, let me think. Yeah. Alright, that's 10. Alright, we are giving our opponents some beatdowns. Like, they're trying to do stuff, but we are just green-white. Like, the thing is, I don't even draft rabbits that often just because of how overdrafted it tends to be. But we have a very solid version of green-white. And are we just going to continue the heater that we're on? We are 6-0, friends. This might be our very first undefeated run. We are well positioned to get there. Okay. Yeah, my hand is amazing. We have Uncharted Haven, Forest Plains, Patchwork Banner. The question is, what color do I name with this Uncharted Haven? Green or white? Green or white? It doesn't really matter. Let's go green. The thing is, I have the white source and the... Like, the Patchwork Banner gives me, like, a lot of the colors that I want. Oh. That's interesting. Alright. Brazen Collector is definitely very annoying. Now I wish I named white, so that I could play, level this up and play Carrot Cake. I think we're still going to be okay here. Hopefully. We'll see. Like, oftentimes, when I play against a Raccoon deck, they're, like, insane. They're, like, the most absurd Raccoon decks. This doesn't seem like that's necessarily the case. Alright. What do I want to do? I have a couple of options. Ticking up with Hunter's Talent doesn't do that much. Oh, I guess that works. It allows me to kill Brazen Collector. That's not crazy, right? So if... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I tick this up, and then I play Hunter's Talent to kill the Brazen Collector. Then the next turn I can go Patchwork Banner plus Carrot Cake and put 2 more counters. I don't know if it's wrong or right, but it's the sweet play. Yeah, let's stack it like that. Yeah. Yeah. We are very talented. Very, very talented. Alright, we're at 18. Nothing from them. I like this. Wow, this is just like the biggest wall in the history of walls. We'll name Rabbit still. We have just so many more rabbits in our deck than anything. And, well... Yeah... Alright, I'll play the Carrot Cake. We're just gonna have a 3-7 wall. And to be fair, a 3-7 wall is very good against red-green. They didn't want any part of this anymore. We just went absolutely nuts, building our own fort with Builder's Talent, Carrot Cake, and all. We literally drew all the non-creature spells in our deck in that game. Like, I think we have 7 total, and we drew like 4 or 5 of them, right? And there you go. Undefeated. 7-0. Clean run. We are running very, very hot right now. We are running very, very hot right now. Let's take a look at our deck here. Just a solid, solid deck, right? Premium cards. Hunter's Talent, great. Patchwork Banner, great. Intrepid Rabbit, Harvest Right Host. We just had a lot of the Rabbit cards. Paw Patch Recruit getting passed to us was fantastic. We had just enough interaction in the double Longstock Brawl Hunter's Talent plus the Poly Wallop. This deck was capable of some reasonably aggressive draws. It's more mid-rangey than anything, right? But once you get Harvest Right Host going with Intrepid Rabbit and the Treeguard duo, you're able to just chunk your opponents out of nowhere for like just a ton of damage, right? We had an Anthem effect. We didn't even really need Rabbit Response, honestly, because we had both Worn Elder and the Patchwork Banner, and we have double Harvest Right Host to kind of pump our things if we need. So this deck was just really, really solid. And honestly, I'm not surprised that this deck got a trophy. I would have fully expected a deck like this to get a trophy or get close. Like, this is a 5-win deck, I believe. Nothing is a 7-0 deck, right? Nothing is a 7-0 deck. But I felt like at the very minimum, this deck would likely get 5 wins just because good curve, good interaction, high quality cards, bombs, kind of had it all, and some synergies to go on top of all of that. So, hey, we are keeping the streak alive. We are keeping the streak going. Starting the September season off with a bang here, with a 7-0 start with green-white, which I don't get to draft all that often. But when I do, you better believe the deck's going to be great. And there we have it, Platinum 3. Let's get out of Platinum. Let's get out of Diamond. Things get interesting once we hit Mythic. So I'm going to be jamming a ton of matches here just to try to get to Mythic as quickly as possible. And hopefully you join me on that ride. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed all of this content, wow. If you've enjoyed all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/paulcheon. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, along with a lot of other benefits. Check out the membership tiers when you click the link. Additionally, this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. For this week, I did want to say, if instead of just tcgplayer.com, if you want to pick up all those cards, you can hit that affiliate link in the description below. But one thing that I do want to mention is the fact that they are also offering, from the best players in the world, premium kind of educational courses. It's called Edge. Check out channelfireball.com/edge for more information. They have 3 seasons out already, and season 4 is going to be spearheaded by the one and only Reed Duke. So you make sure you check them out if you want to get better at Magic. All the people who are tutoring or giving lessons on Edge are 10 times the player that I will ever be. So I highly recommend you checking them out. Additionally, if you want Magic the Gathering supplies, check out heavyplay.com. If you want good deck boxes, sleeves, playmats, dice boxes, etc., make sure you check them out. heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Additionally, if you're going to be going to SCGCon, Heavy Play will have a presence there. SCGCon Tampa is going to be coming up on the weekend of September 6th through September 8th. So make sure you go and say hi. Tell them Paul sent you. Maybe they'll give you a pack of sleeves. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.